Well, no snow in the forecast, but the wind, boy, it's whipping off of Lake Erie and into Highmark Stadium, just south of Buffalo, New York. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And just shutting him off there.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 26-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
56, 56. Pass 85, pass 85.
Here's Allen. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Here's Jones. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 45-yard line.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10 at the 45. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And the Patriots first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
They'll throw with May. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. Throwing here is May. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 30 yards.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Here's May. That is caught by Williams for a Patriots touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. When you look at this Patriots defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Coleman has it here right side. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 30-yard line.
They'll try the wide side with Cook. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
A gain of 10 yards.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. The Bills at 3-6 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Throwing now is Allen. He'll try and do this himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level. And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
From the gun on 3rd down is made. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Andy Borregales on for the field goal. A 65-yard attempt.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And this will stay a 4-point game. Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55.
56, 56.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir. 45 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Patriots have regained the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Down 80.
They run the counter with Cook. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw it.
Allen hit. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it, changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
May looking to run. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
To the air, May. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw, it's May. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
10 yards on the pickup.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
319.
Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly is the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. Here's Jones on the return. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, what's up?
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, what's up?
They'll try and throw for it with May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. May going to give it to Henderson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd and a couple.
No, what's that?
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
But if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Hey, what's up?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots would extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Bills 10. Andy Borregales to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
At the 35.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Guns.
Allen going to throw. He's going to air one out. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Carl Carlton Davis picks it. And the Pats are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Here goes front.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
First down, New England.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From their own 40 to the other 40, the gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. On play action, May. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Chubb running right. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to have the first down and then some. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Cook up the gut. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
What's that?
Attempt carrying the game for Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Hey, home. What's that?
Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
What's that?
They'll try and throw for it here. Open man there is Darnell Washington. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Hey, here goes front.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets it down to the 32. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Hey, what's that?
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Here goes tonight.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Bills' 2-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Pats add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Half. What is that?
They start the drive with Cook. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
What's that?
First down, here's the run with Cook. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
319! Go get him, go. What's that?
A toss to Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. And he is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Look out!
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here goes that.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here goes that.
They go play action now. May. That's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Henderson running straight ahead. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. That'll be a New England 1st down, a gain of 12.
Patriots, 1st down, a gain of 12. 1st down, New England.
The tight end in motion right. Right back to Henderson on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Throwing here is May. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
3rd down at 6.
Ready? What's that?
Bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll run for it. Cook.
And he will be out of bounds, well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Henderson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Patriot 1st down.
They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
Patriots 1st down. A gain of 15. First down, Patriots.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this will wind up a victory.